Hello everybody, this is Gold Glee Gamer 1 and Dyne, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI.
You gotta go down the toilet bowl area, you just have to circle it until you get to the center. Well, it's not a perfect circle because it swings back around west before going south.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just climbing down these ridges. But then you circle around counterclockwise once. This is probably the easiest battle you can run into in this area, because these guys don't hit hard, and if you can kill them before they poison you, you won't take too much damage.
Alright. Yep, so I think this is our first appearance of Trillium. Oh, there we go!
No, they've been in other fights before, just grouped with other enemies.
Yeah. Okay.
And actually, this group is probably the only one you'll run into in this whole screen. But they are weak to Terra's fire if you want to hit them with that. Excuse me. And another battle down.
Yeah.
See, the interesting thing is if you have sprint shoes in this area, it looks like the encounter rate is higher than it really is, but with a normal walking speed, they seem to be more spread out.
Yeah. Oh, this YouTube user named Psychomog. I watched his Final Fantasy VI walkthrough. He actually did use the sprint shoes throughout.
Yep. And there's actually a very interesting glitch I discovered completely by accident when I was playing through this with Game Genie codes on the original SNES, because it had a code that would double the speed of sprint shoes, and I was using that. And I'll explain more as we get into the boss fight, because that's key.
All right.
Another heal. Probably get into at least one more fight before fighting the boss.
Yep.
And guy just conveniently blocking the entrance.
Well, looks like we'll be catching up to him pretty soon.
Well, he's waiting for you. He's nice and patient that way. Starting off with the Bane touch. Insert Batman joke here.
Yes. Oh, I mean, Goku versus Superman, Batman wins.
No, Bane is a Batman villain. Probably one of the most dangerous ones ever, because he snaps Batman's back in one of the comics.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Well, let's see if would you say Batman would win if it was Batman versus Spider-Man?
Of course. Oh, we have dialogue.
Oh,
He's so strong. He scattered our party. That's one thing I always loved in Final Fantasy VII. When the party rejoins the team leader, they always walk in at the exact same time.
Yeah, and this is another mini boss, Vargas.
No, he's actually a full boss, but he's defeated by unconventional methods. And Winnie the Pooh has gone apple. He's now iPoo.
Oh, yes. I didn't deem Vargas as a chapter boss for some reason.
But once you take out the bears, the fight is pretty much over. This answer my question on something. Nope, the cutscene where Locke and Edgar realize Terra can use magic will no longer happen. I guess you had to use her magic when fighting the Magitech armor, and only then. Not a hard fight. Keep healed up, keep attacking. Since the backstory on this wasn't covered in the LP, Vargas is actually the son of a martial arts master named Duncan.
Ah. Oh, is it the same Duncan that we're going to be meeting later?
Possibly. Yeah, you can speak with Duncan's wife in South Figaro, and she talks about what happened. And the cabin north of town where you can rest for free, that's also where Duncan and his students were training. A couple more hits and he'll be down. Once he starts talking, it's basically over. But not entirely.
Okay.
He has, he does have to have his HP taken down a little bit though. There we go. So he'll taunt a little bit and do a multi-hit attack. Oh, still not quite over.
Okay.
I guess I'm just used to higher level party decimating him in only a couple attacks. Again, the reason I recommend for people to grind to level 15 before coming here is it makes one segment of the game much easier. Okay, there's the cutscene I was talking about.
Yeah. Off with you now, huh?
Give it up! You can't win! Said by Finn! So it seems that Vargas had killed his own father.
It reminds me of this exchange from Toy Story 2, where Buzz says to his enemy Zurg, "You killed my father," and
No,
Zurg says, "I am your father."
No! Complete homage to Star Wars right there.
So apparently Zurg thinks he's Darth Vader.
I did it! I defeated Zurg! Father! that happens a few moments later. Okay, with this cutscene, you are in control of Sabin, or Finn as he's been renamed, and there's only one way to win this fight.
Run?
Nope. Fate made us trade together, and fate will send you to your doom! Welcome to your doom. See, you don't even have to fight. The key is to use Sabin's special ability. And this is a tutorial battle to explain that. Especially since you have that countdown. And after a couple of attacks, the message will pop up. And you said the same thing to the rest of the team.
It's like Vargas hasn't been given enough lines.
I need more dialogue, even though I'm a one-shot boss. Come on! Actually, you don't have to wait for the scene to trigger. This is what he's talking about. So, the Master's teachings. Must use a blitz technique. Choose blitz. Press the control pad left, right, left. Then press the A button.
Right.
So, he's breaking the fourth wall. I'm doing his Hulk Hogan voice I give in my LP.
Yeah.
So, it's just a repeat of using the blitz. But if you use the blitz and hit him right away, the battle's already over. Repeating it again?
I guess they're really enforcing that he uses blitz.
And how to do it. Of course, the first time you try to do it, it may be a little confusing, but after you play it once, of course, blitz basically becomes Sabin's main method of attacking. But he decided to taunt you.
Yeah.
And the rest of the team, even though they technically only got knocked out of the battle, apparently it's a game over.
Yeah.
And here we go again. However, what Locke said there about Vargas being the one shadowing them, That was not his sprite. That was Saban's sprite.
Okay.
But it's actually hard to tell whether he was lying or not, because they really didn't animate Vargas's sprite too much. Well, I take that back, because of course he does walk into place. Now, what I was talking about with those super sprint shoes is if you are absolutely perfect in your movement, you can enter the cave before Vargas blocks you, thus skipping this whole fight. But there is a catch. You will have Saban as a party member. He will not be able to use his blitz. So it glitches out that way. But yeah, Saban joins after this fight. Really not a spoiler at this point since he was controllable. Oh, they don't like Terra. You
Obviously.
jerk, you would hit a girl. That would have been really sad if she'd gone down again. Now he's going to do his double attack. Unfortunately, Edgar's our tank.
Yep.
Now the bear should go down another couple hits. No, one more. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, just gotta wear Vargas down again. Yeah, this is one of the fights in the ROM hack I'm doing that was changed completely.
To change to make it hard?
Not so much harder, but it's a completely different character that you fight here. With different music, too. Which is that character's theme. When you play Final Fantasy V, never forget when you meet Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh?
Yep. You first meet him in the second act of the game, and he becomes a recurring boss. Where he's got one of the most popular themes from the game. Lock is down. I don't know if you have any more Phoenix Downs.
Yep. Yep, looks like he's done for.
No, that's the wrong speech bubble. During all this, Vargas' sash remains dramatically blowing in the wind, even though there really isn't any. I wonder how these enemy sprites look from the point of view of the characters. They're thinking, you know, why are we only a couple hundred pixels tall while these guys are giant to us? I'm suddenly reminded of a video game guide where once you reach one point, the guide says, "Okay, now go pick fights with monsters bigger than you are."
Wouldn't the proper saying be pick on someone your own size?
No, because it's basically saying at that point in the game you're strong enough to pick fights with somebody not your own size. Ooh, nice critical hit. Even triggered the cutscene.
Alright.
And Locke had to get back up for this. I like how quickly they moved to the side, too. Actually, that Blizzard Fist animation, I don't recall another special technique in the whole game that used that same animation.
Okay.
Of course, there are some that do reuse the same thing, even though they don't have the same effects. I don't think that... Oh yeah, you don't have to go through the Blitz tutorial. You can just use Blitz right away now that you know how to do it, and that'll end the battle.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's not required that you have to have it taught before you use it.
Right. Since it's actually on the command screen.
Well, I wonder this. Even if you use it before the tutorial comes up, would you still have to sit through that?
Nope, because once you use it, the battle will end.
Oh.
Okay, here we go again. Now, Blitz is actually Death Blow in the original, but again, Death Blow was too long for the English script. So they had to rename it. And the countdown was nice enough to stop as well.
Oh, yes, it was. Because imagine if it was counting down when you got to 2 and it was still 1 and it got to 0 in the middle of the cutscene. That wouldn't be very fair.
There are some games where it does that. Okay. Pummel, aka Raging Fist. It will attack an enemy at random, but completely ignores defense. You will be using this Blitz a lot with Sabin throughout the game.
Alright, so that's all I had to do, okay?
Now to remember, these guys are twins. Apparently Sabin is the younger. They haven't seen each other in 10 years.
Wow.
Hey, Tara, you're on the screen that'll transition the map. Quick, get off there! That's actually a changed line, the bodybuilder line. In the original, Tara thinks she mistook him for one of Vargas's bears. And that actually explains the upcoming line during the exposition. Some hideout he even knew about it.
A puppet state? What, a state where people, like, talk with puppets?
Nope. Or basically the king has no authority, and see, there's where the bear line comes in.
Yeah.
The king is just not doing his own thing, is at the will of someone higher. And you have a full party of 4, not counting the fight with Locke and the Moogles back at the beginning, because these are all full-time party members. Now you could go back and heal up at the save point, but it's actually a lot easier to just leave by continuing forward.
Yep. Well, looks like Locke is stuck, wounded until we get to the next save point.
Or the world map, because you can use a tent there anytime.
Yeah.
But Sabin hits harder than Edgar and Locke anyway. Yep, he's doing the most damage. Now the thing about this game is all the characters have their unique special abilities, and pretty much every single one of them comes in handy throughout much of the game.
Okay.
Yes, head down south down the stairs, and not quite back in the world map yet. Have this little exit screen here, but I don't think you'll ever run into any battles here. I stand corrected.
Yep, there was one.
Same group too. But even if Edgar gets knocked out, you can leave, use a tent, and he'll be back on his feet. Along with Locke. Down he goes.
Alright.
Ooh. Even a critical hit. Oh. Well, up to you, Tara.
Yep.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, never mind. Complete blockage. Complete turnaround. Will she turn the tide and win the battle? Oh, with a quick cure spell, she'll be back up on her feet and ready to strike the final blow. What an upset for the Tuskers at this rate.
Yeah, well, at least the cure ability bought herself some time.
Well, she could probably take one more hit, whether it's a regular attack or a gore. Oh, counterattacked. Is regular attack? Oh, it is over! The Tuskers seeking defeat from the jaws of victory ended up able to make it a turnaround. It's time for the rematch.
Yep.
Will the team be able to pull it off this time? Well,
Yep.
we got 2 minutes. We got a minute left in this video, so we'll find out whether or not they do.
Yep. Okay, well, that kind of voice, you'd make a great sportscaster.
However, I stutter a lot, so it really wouldn't work out too well. But 1 down. We got 3 party members. See, the gore is a counterattack, so unfortunately, if he uses it, he still gets his regular attack. His battle time doesn't reset. Unfortunately, round 2 goes to the team.
Yep.
Yeah, just get out of here and you head north to the next area. Not far or walk. And one thing to note is, if a different character uses a tent, it may have a different sprite, different graphic.
Okay, until next time, this is Gold League Gamer 1 and Dyne. Later, folks.
Bye, guys.